Hello everyone, this is Doc ID. How are you guys doing today? Hope everybody's doing well and not being overwhelmed with this coronavirus. So today I have something different that I'm going to jump ship to. We've been talking about coronaviruses, but now I'm going to talk about bacteria, a little bit more different. That's what we're gonna see in all our daily infections that we see in the hospitals and even as a outpatient. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that notifications button so that you can get more up-to-date information as we talk about these interesting topics. So guys, bacteria, they're one of the oldest forms of life on Earth, and they are present in astounding numbers. Now, these bacteria cause most of the infections in the world. And what's interesting is that we have the same number or more bacterial cells than human cells, and that are trillions in number. So the good thing is that these bacteria, they usually have a very peaceful and symbiotic relationship with the human body. But sometimes these residents can go out of the way and then cause disease. We are surrounded by and always be exposed to bacteria. So what do we have? We have bacteria that are gram-positive and gram-negative. Now, what does that mean? So that means in these two categories are majority of our bacteria that we know of. Now, did you know that bacteria are colorless? And to figure that out, which is gram-positives and gram-negatives, we use a stain which is called the Gram stain. That is a very popular stain that we have, and that's how we apply it to see which organism it is, a gram-positive or a gram-negative. So gram-positive stains blue and gram-negative stains red.
That's kind of funny. Blue states and red states with gram-positives and gram-negatives. Just kidding, guys. All right.
So bacteria really have four major shapes, and I'm going to take you into a slide now. It kind of go down a little bit, and then that was you'll understand it a little bit more. And then we're going to name some gram-positives and some gram-negatives. So let's get to this slide.
So let's go on a little bit about bacterial morphology, which is kind of interesting. So bacteria really have four major shapes, and I'm going to put this diagram up where you can look at it. The first one, it's a cocci, more spherical. We have bacilli or rods. They're short bacilli. They're also called coccobacilli. Then we have spiral forms, which is comma-shaped, S-shaped, or spiral-shaped. And then we have pleomorphic, lacking a distinct shape at all. They're actually really just 6 classic gram-positive bugs. Otherwise, all the organisms are gram-negatives. So what are the 6 positive gram-positive organisms? 2 are called cocci and 4 are called bacilli. So number 1, streptococcus. Number 2, staphylococcus. Number 3, bacillus. Number 4, clostridium. Number 5, corynebacterium. And then we have listeria. So what are the gram-negatives then? So again, we have cocci and then we have bacilli, which are really rods. And I'm just going to go over a few of these, which are the gram-negatives, which are quite a few. So we have Neisseria meningitis, we got Neisseria gonorrhea, we got Haemophilus, Pasteurella, Brucella, Bordetella, Klebsiella, E. coli, Enterobacter, Citrobacter, Serratia, Pseudomonas, we have Salmonella, Shigella, and Proteus.
So I hope you guys enjoyed and found this to be informative. We are going to now start getting into the gram-positives and the gram-negatives. There are tons of infections that these things cause, such as staph infections that you hear about in the news, such as MRSA infections. We're going to talk about strep infections, which cause pneumonia, and multiple other infections as well. And then we're going to go into the gram-negative infections, where I'm going to go over certain bacteria, where they come from, what kind of diseases they cause, and what we see in the hospital as well. Alright guys, so don't forget to subscribe and hit that notifications button again, so that as soon as one of my lectures come up, then you're up to date on it.